Okay, so more questions about the Business in a Box program, and I would think this would be a very important one. How does the sale happen from start to finish? So that's a very simple answer. We have a method to the madness, is what I sometimes say, and it's called making the magic. And basically, from start to finish, once you prospect the client, and a true prospecting a client is knowing what their website looks like, knowing if they have a sign up button for email addresses, signing up for their newsletter, seeing if the newsletter came out, checking them out on Facebook, seeing how many friends they have there, and also check out all the promotions and things on their website. You call the decision maker, you get the meeting. During the meeting, you explain the services of the Callan group, and then they sign up. You get the contract signed, and you make sure they have a copy of it, and then within a week, I do it within 48 hours, but in the beginning, it's going to be within a week, you provide them with a newsletter, their first newsletter. The way that you do that, we have a program called Making the Magic, and you basically mimic the look of their website. And the first newsletter, you would do more or less a welcome. Welcome to our first newsletter. We value your privacy. We'll never sell or share your email addresses. We want to keep in touch with you so that you can learn about local events and things that are happening in our business. And then maybe add some community events. But basically, the first newsletter is going to be a little bit less time consuming from a writing perspective because it's more or less a welcome. But from a graphic perspective, it's going to be the most time consuming because you're starting from scratch. So you build the template out, you acquire all their email addresses, that'll take some time as well, get them into the system. Our proprietary software system, you would add the account, the new client account to the system, upload the newsletter into the system, send the client a proof. The client then makes any revisions, and then boom, voila, it's sent. Then, basically, you don't think about that client again until the following month. Each client should have about 4 weeks in between newsletters unless you have a client who needs them on a more frequent basis. I have a Chamber of Commerce that sends out 2 a month. I also have health and a fitness studio that sends out twice a month. They have content that's worthy of sending out. I've got another, not worthy, but they have more information to send out. Most people don't want an email more than once a month from their businesses. So you don't want to overwhelm. National companies send out promotions weekly. So obviously there's power in email newsletters or they wouldn't do it. But most of us are in small towns and once a month is adequate. Some clients you would send a welcome newsletter out to any new email addresses coming in, so that may be an additional upsell that you could do for them. But basically you don't think about that client until the following week before the 4th week. So 3 weeks later is when you're going to want to start creating the template for the next newsletter, and then you go through the same process, write about 2 to 3 articles in each piece, one with maybe community events, one with a promotion of what's going on in the business, and then one that has to do with some other form of information that you need to talk about for that month, like holidays or specials going on. Other than that, it's pretty simple, start to finish. I just got lunch delivered, Burger King, nothing healthier than that. And that's what it is, from start to finish. That's how it works. And then you basically have a contract with this customer. And I always like to get them on credit card, but if they're paying on check, you basically, on the 21st of every month, send an invoice out to those that need the invoice. But usually I create an invoice where I give them 12 months at one time so that they can put those invoices in their filing system and they have it ready to pay. So other than that, if you don't have any questions on sale from start to finish, that's how it works. Look forward to talking with you soon.